She goes, I heard you talking about not wanting this baby on your podcast. 'Cause I talked about it on my podcast immediately.
Wait, is that one's called The Past Weekend?
This past weekend.
Yeah, this past weekend. Okay.
I started talking about it immediately because I was so scared and I was looking for advice or guidance.
Yeah.
You know, spiritual healing. People were mailing stuff into me.
Oh, what were they like? What kinds of things were you getting?
Oil. Let me see. I got some oils. I got somebody sent me like a parental handbook or something. How to be a parent.
Yeah. Damn.
Which is like, how the fuck, but it should be how to be a parent over the phone, you know?
Yeah, dude.
Like that's the book you need, or how to be a parent of a, you know, how to be a how to be a parent from another state to a child on a reservation for dummies, you know? Like that's what I needed. I needed something. I need something specific, and it's not some instances you can't even talk to certain people about, you know. And so anyway, I just felt trapped. That was scary, but yeah, man. So then I just got into stand up, and I always like making people laugh. Like I used to do a similar thing when I was a child. At the lunch table, we get some kids who were mentals, or a couple of them might have been mentals, and a couple kids that were well, you know. And we get there and sit them to make them drink milk, and then tell jokes and do stuff until one of them just blew milk out of their face, you know. And if you get some straight up, just a couple mentals, boy, some straight up sawed off humans, you get them to straight up blow leche out their dome, dude. That's America right there. You know what I'm saying? And that's when I knew I was like, I got some kind of a gift here, you know? I almost blew the throat out of this one boy. Almost blew the throat out of this one boy named Tot, T-O-T was his name. Kind of a bad name, too, to be mentally challenged. But also easy for him to spell. And, I'm not joking, that's what his father said. And easy for him to spell backward and forward. Same name, Tot. So, that's true, man.
Was this guy's his name was Todd?
Yeah, dude. Why are you so laughing at him?
It's just a funny sounding name. That's all. I'm sorry.
Yeah, you're right.
Yeah,
it was pretty funny, I guess. Tot.
Yeah, well,
you know,
let's
Tot.
talk about Tot.
Sometimes he would just say T-O-T was his name, but I knew it was Tot.
Yeah.
He would try to spell it out, and you know, like he was tricking me.
Yeah. So did you do like the open mic circuit in LA?
Yeah, started doing open mics here.
Like at Marty's or where? Like at the Comic Meltdown and stuff?
No, they had a place over on the west side of town. I lived. Yeah. I was sleeping under, a buddy of mine had a bed, and I was sleeping under his bed for $150 a month.
Oh, wow.
And sometimes even in his bed sometimes. When he would be out of town or when he would leave for work, I'd climb up into his bed, dude. And I've never been heavily homosexual, but I will say this, that there's nothing really gayer than getting into a man's warmth after he's already left the room, you know, and climbing up into his bed. A man you don't even really know that much, but still catching that hit off of his temperature, you know?
That's funny.
It's true, man. Yeah. You go over to somebody's house, dude, who you don't know that much, and when they leave the room and get out of their bed, you get into their bed. That shit'll make
you never told him that, though.
That shit'll make a man out of you fast, dude, or it won't. But you find out who's who pretty quick when you're doing stuff like that.
Yeah,
you know?
yeah.
And I was doing stuff like that. And they had a place around the corner, the Armadillo it was called, and they had a comedy night there once a week. They had a room in the back.
Welcome back to another episode of the SteeBee Weebie Show. How you doing there, Stan? Okay. We have a very special guest tonight, comedian Theo Vaughn. Welcome him.
You got a little bit bigger hands than I expected.
Oh, were you expecting small?
No, actually you have nice hands.
Oh, thank you.
And my stepmother has nice hands too.
Yeah, thanks for coming, man.
Thank you for having me, man. I brought you a gift, actually.
You did? Mm-hmm. What is it?
I'm from New Orleans, and it's a city.
Oh, shit. Creole
it's a southern
onion.
city.
Zapp's potato chips. Can I try one right now? They don't like me chewing in the mic, but
Yeah,
fuck
they're really
it.
loud.
I don't care what they say.
Well, they're really loud.
Mm-hmm.
Wow, you really get into a bag of chips easily, huh?
You're delicious.
Are they good?
Oh, yeah.
I thought you and your wife would like them.
Mm-hmm. Thank you so much.
Go there and see if you don't find a car top somewhere.
You went to U of A?
Yeah. Went to U of A for 1 year, man. I didn't like it.
You went to dorms?
No, I lived off campus. I just worked at a restaurant. I was like washing dishes, some shithole. Just wanting to kill myself. Didn't have a gun.
You really want to kill yourself?
Yeah, it was yeah, I was just going through some tough times personally, but
yeah,
it was just yeah, I mean, it was okay. I mean, people were nice there. It was just
you do
I think I
mics?
just didn't like being far away from home. Probably I was far away from Louisiana.
And then when did you start doing your comedy, man?
Ross the apricot is no longer a big shot. His dreams got squashed when he tried to change the plot. Now Ross is a piece of fruit here to get mocked. Ross the apricot.
Join us next week for another episode of Little Ray's World, man. See you then.
And check out Theo's episode, The Dark Arts Extravaganza. Let him know SteeBee brought you, guys. SteeBee Weeby brought you.
Woo!
But yeah, chimpanzees, a lot of chimpanzees.
There was monkeys?
Yeah, dude, Delta
Get the
Primate
fuck
Center.
outta here.
In our town, they tested the polio vaccine in our town.
What?
The one that they gave out to millions of Americans. They tested it and they figured out how to, whatever the vaccine was in our town, the town I grew up in.
Damn.
And that's when it showed me like,
dude.
we just have total different perceptions of what's going on. You know, like, it's like,
that was a meal for that guy, huh?
right. But over here, it's like, animal rights, animal cruelty. Yes, animal rights, but the second an animal gets loose on the fucking street in Vietnam, it has no fucking rights. I'll tell you that. It has the right to be dinner because millions of people need to eat. And that's the reality of a lot of situations, People are out here breastfeeding fucking iguanas and shit and like, they're only allowed to bathe, after fucking sundown or whatever and all this gay stuff. But the truth is, you go to a place where people need to eat still and we're not just eating antidepressants every other meal. You go to a real place where people are starving. These animals don't have any rights, and they don't need them. These animals are for food. That's what they are, and that's what I realized when I was there, dude.
Yeah, that's crazy, man.
It's the same way. It's like people here like go to India to learn how to like feel good. It's like we go to a starving country to learn how to be okay. It's just like I don't know.
My friend Jesse is still out in India. He's doing a documentary about there's this whole culture of street dogs, and it's literally he's documenting these different dogs. It's like gangs. Like this one dog will occupy this street, but if that dog goes into this street, yeah, dude.
Damn, dude.
So he's been out there for a couple years now.
Damn, bro.
Yeah. So shout out to Jesse.
What's up, Jesse? He sounds like he's on drugs to me.
He's an ex-punk rocker
Is he
guy.
really?
Yeah, he would love him.
He might not be.
Love him.
I mean, a lot of people are, and a lot of people aren't.
But he's treated like a king out there because
is he really?
Well, he just puts on a bandana and he's he's the man there.
Dude, I love that idea of gangs of New York, but it's dogs.
It's dogs.
And it's what country is it?
India.
Wow.
Yeah.
Dude, true story.
Because people who don't know, I come from a place. Poway is known for the wrestling program.
Really?
Oh, and my brother was good, man.
Wow.
He just got caught up in
It's hard to wrestle on drugs.
Yeah, he was like, the coach was like, you got to make 105. He was like 125, 130. And he just went to rehab. And he was like, God, I don't want to cut all that weight. I'd rather just do this rehab. Or get clean,
Yeah. Wow.
But, yeah, man, it's gnarly. In that town, they'll scout you out when you're like a little... Like
really?
the high school coach will go to the middle schools and like... size you up. Like they're like kind of like they just scout you out. They're like, ooh, yeah, he's gonna be good.
Does it feel illegal? Is it dirty over there? Or is it just kind of
What do you mean by that?
I mean, it just sounds like I mean, it's crazy. Like a lot of these where is Poway, first of all?
Exactly. Where is it's more inland, like Escondido. Yeah, it's not like
I thought it was in damn Laotian or something. I think you guys were Laotian. I'm thinking like this island or something.
No, man.
It's out by the fucking
it's
airport.
in San Diego. No, it's in San Diego.
Jesus.
It's not Laotian.
Well, dude, just get out of town. You act like some guy's coming down from the fucking mountain.
No,
or coming down from the volcano and picking you guys out off the branches, man. Jesus Christ.
No, it's a place in San Diego.
Oh.
It's a town in San Diego.
We'll fucking get it together and leave.
Yeah. So what happened was, he went to all my meets.
Wow.
Because he was like...
So you ended up being better at wrestling then?
Yeah.
They were like, they would just judge you.
What, to you?
Yeah, they would just be real judgmental. Like, just because you were on television. And it was like, and people were like, I remember being out here in Los Angeles and people being like, oh, well, you don't have any talent, right? The first audition I ever had in town, I remember being so scared I couldn't even open my mouth in an audition room.
Well, what was that for?
I don't remember. Not even something big, but it was at E. It was at the E network, and I remember I could not even open my mouth. And I was like, "Can you guys open the window or something?" And they're like, "Yeah, the windows don't open up here. We're like on the 26th floor of some building.
Yeah,
like the windows don't open up here." And I'm thinking, what kind of shitty company doesn't even let you kill yourself if you want to? And then I'm like, well, can we open the door? And they're like, well, it's a little awkward to be auditioning with the door open. Like, we don't usually do that. Yeah, and then I'm like, these people are mean, you know?
Yeah.
And then but I literally, when they said, okay, action, I could not move. I was so nervous. Fear, yeah.
Yeah.
But man, I can't. That's so crazy.
Yeah,
but you still had to physically be out there and wrestle.
Dude, it was one of these things where the ref would blow the whistle, and then I would be in my stance, and before you know it, the guy was already in my legs. Like, I was literally not there mentally.
Right.
I don't know.
We're connecting your body and your brain.
Yeah, it's hard to explain. But I just remember I got so depressed after that. My brother drove from San Diego all the way to Stockton to watch me.
Oh.
Yeah, he always brings it up. He's like, man, I drove all that way, man.
It's not that far, really.
Well, it's
7 hours.
Yeah, it's about 7-8 hours. Yeah.
But it's just once you had to drive up there.
No, because
you went a couple years in a row.
No, I qualified from sophomore year on.
Okay, so 3 times you had to drive up there for his brother?
3 times I choked at state. So sorry, Brandstetter, that's my coach. Yeah, man, I moved on.
I probably went about $30,000 in debt, you know?
You did?
Yeah, just had credit card debt, just because they'll fly you out, but you spend everything you make on your flight.
Oh, man.
You go all the way there and you take your talent, but you're not really making any money.
It's changed now, though, right?
So happy whatever you celebrate, and I hope that this holiday season is a loving time where you get to sit and have conversations with people, even if you don't know them that well, and like we're doing kind of now, and we appreciate you guys joining us.
I appreciate you coming, man.
Yeah, man, me too. 100%.
To be honest, I was nervous because we've been watching your bits. I'm like, oh man, what are we gonna talk about? I don't know.
But that's a gift to you is you just have like this thing where it's like you don't even have to have any plan, you know?
I don't know. We got 40 minutes. Hey, Bryce, how we doing on time, buddy?
Good.
What's the time later? Okay, thank you, brother.
You got to fly out.
Yeah. With that being said, it's time for Little Ray's World, man.
Welcome to Lil Ray's World Show. All I gotta say is kids' minds must grow. I got abducted by some aliens dropped in snow. Whoa. Stuck into a world I do not know. So join me in adventures now. And I promise not to have a cow. My name is Little Ray. Hey, hey. My name is Little Ray. Hey, hey, hey. So welcome to my world. To all the boys and girls. Welcome to Little Ray's World. Yeehaw!
What the hell do we got here this week, Beep? Looks like a goddamn apricot. What's your name, man? Your name is Ross, and you're a part of the football team. You were basically a jock, weren't you? Well, how'd you turn into a goddamn apricot, man? You're cruising the strip near the beach, and you picked a fight with the wrong dudes, didn't you? So you like movies from that time period? I'm kind of feeling you out as far as like
I got
stuff
stuck
you like.
somehow.
Yeah,
somehow I'm just stuck in my childhood.
Like Lost Boys, and Goonies, and all that stuff. Karate Kid, and I choked at the state tournament.
No way,
I choked, and that's when I start boozing.
Do you remember why you choked or not?
Fear.
Really?
Yeah, it's like you, like, imagine a stand-up going, like, doing a show, and then, like, right when, like, there's a crowd. Like,
I'm trying to get a late night set right now, and they're saying, well, you don't, like that I don't have some of the same symbolism that some of these, networks have, just because I have a Southern, like, it's crazy. Like, think of the last...
I like that you have a...
Busted a man in our town with 30 pounds of hamster bones on him.
Where could they get that?
They can get that on iTunes.
Okay. And then what about your Instagram?
Digital World, just Theo Von, TheoVon.
And then any upcoming shows you wanted to...
No, I'll do a new tour. When will this come out? Soon?
Yeah.
Tomorrow?
Wednesday.
Great.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll just... I'll have a new tour out in the new year.
A week from Wednesday. What other movies has he been in? He's been in quite a few. I just can't remember other ones.
Yeah, he's been in I mean, he has worked more than... He's worked
a lot
forever.
in the 80s a lot.
Oh, and yeah, and even still now, I think he's on a couple of... He's a lead on a series now. He's always in movies. He constantly works. But Bobby just gets set in some way, in some spots of comfortability.
Well, with his jokes.
I think with everything. He likes to pee on the balcony, and he likes to just be comfortable.
Yeah,
and that's okay. I've been there, dude. I wet the bed law is probably 31.
For real?
And outside areas. But he, I think he likes to be comfortable. Mm-hmm. So lonely, like everybody's lonely. That's why everybody's concerned about animals, because it's the most people have a tough time finding friends out here. Yeah. It's tough for relationships.
Did you have a hard time when you first moved here?
Yeah, I still have a tough time. Only in this past year and a half. I mean, I have a lot of acquaintances.
What about your other comic friends?
I got some buddies, but I mean, those relationships grow over time. If God had like about 7 billion children with a side piece, they'd be Filipinos.
So
when I die and I come back, I want to be Filipino next time.
No, for real?
Dude, I went to Sierra Leone or something. No, Diego Garcia. It's like an island off the coast of the Philippines, right?
Yeah.
Island off the coast of Singapore. And everybody that works and lives there is Filipino. Mm-hmm. Most friendliest people I've ever met in the world.
Yeah. You like
the smiling culture, they call them,
Oh, dude. And then the food's delicious. Mm-hmm. Right? That was good food that night, huh? Okay.
It's hard to eat when you just sat through 2 hours of traffic.
Yeah.
To get to somebody's birthday. Who has a birthday on a Friday afternoon at 6 p.m. by the interstate?
Bob.
Yeah.
Yeah, Bob.
In Los Angeles, dude. Off the I-5, the busiest interstate on the planet Earth. Busier than India.
Yep.
Busier than the Yangtze. Busier than all of that.
Let's wrap this up, because I know you're because we got to catch a flight, and
and look, this has been a blessing, man. Look,
dude,
I remember meeting you thinking, because I didn't know that he had a brother, and it just blew my mind.
You cracked me up. You said something because you were looking at me and like you're like, because I guess you didn't believe my age, and you're like, oh man, it's too late to grow. You said something funny, but it stuck with me. I'm like, because like, look at it. I'm still like, I feel like a kid.
But you're beautiful, man.
Yeah,
you're a good guy.
I appreciate it, man.
You seem like a really good guy, and I'm happy that you found a lady that.
Yeah.
I mean, I just remember seeing you guys laugh and just like being like goofy, and just seemed like I was like, man, these two kids are. Hopefully, they don't have a child, because this child's going to be mentally handicapped. But I also remember. Because where I'm from, if you see two mentals hugging, you call the cops on them. And that was a rule when I was young, and that's true, dude. That's true. If you see two mentals hugging, you call the cops immediately, because once two mentals don't make a non-mental. Right. Rarely do they. And it's a risk, and it's high risk, low reward. That's what they call that. In psychology, but man, you know what? I'm happy to be here.
Man.
And we'll hopefully next time we'll get to know each other a little bit better.
Yeah.
Which episode of this past weekend should they check out specifically?
Yeah.
Let me see. A good one is this. We had one called the Dark Arts Extravaganza. Oh. When you get up out of bed, is it like, it seemed like you get out of bed really quick at that
I
size.
can. I'm kind of like my brother, because we like rely.
You can get in the refrigerator, can't you, if you wanted? If you took the shelves out.
I probably could if I like
That's cool,
crunched
yeah.
up. Yeah.
Like, I'm just trying to think of fun things you like seem like you could probably do if you were just like kind of a more regular height, or just like your unique height,
Yeah.
Like, not in a bad way. I'm just like, there's some things, if I look at a place, I'm like, oh, I can't get under that, or I can't do this,
How tall are you? How big
jump
are you?
on that person's back or anything.
Yeah.
Like, you seem like you could be more fun, probably.
Well, like, what do you mean by that?
Like, I think people look at you and like, oh, this guy's probably more fun.
Yeah, maybe.
Like if they had a more fun contest and you had 100 people, who's more fun? I bet 80 of them
I
would
like
pick
having
you.
fun. Yeah, I like having
see?
fun. Yeah. That's weird.
But it wasn't no real Asians.
So it's just a myth.
So we went back, man. It cost us about $70.
Oh, jeez.
And then I had some abandonment issues actually when it came to Asians for a long time because of that. And then a kid named Jason Desport that showed up when I was in junior high school. And people used to always, people they had this group at the time called Whites Against Mexicans. And people would attack him sometimes, even though he wasn't Mexican, because he was like closest thing we had to a Mexican.
He was Asian.
Pretty much.
Korean, Chinese, Japanese.
He was kind of like, what is the happy ones you would see like on some of the posters with the rosy cheeks kind of?
Jesus, I don't
Like wearing a diaper, like sitting in a tub.
know, man. George, help me out, man.
What do you mean, George,
George,
dude?
help me out.
Dude, you can't phone a freaking Icelandic guy.
Ilani.
You're Asian.
Ilani. What's he talking about?
What's the happiest of the Asian? I mean, this kid was probably happy, kind of same skin tone as Ilani.
Filipino?
Yes, he could have been Filipino.
He was a Filipino guy.
Beautiful guy. Okay. And after that, man, since then, though, you know, I grew up and, you know, got surrounded by Asians here and there.
Yeah.
And, you know, I've been to a lot of different Asian countries. I've been to Singapore. I've been to Vietnam. I've been to Malaysia, Japan.
Didn't you just go to Canada with like...
Yeah, I went to Canada with a couple of guys,
what's
you know?
his name? Oh, Mike Black.
No, Mike Young.
Oh, Mike Young.
Yeah.
Sorry, Mike Young.
Mike Black. But no, we had a great time.
Oh, Mike Young, yeah.
We had a great time.
Yeah.
Yeah. The only thing I've even seen in the past probably 15 years was The Incredibles. Have you seen that?
No.
It's about like a cartoon family that gets they kind of fight amongst themselves, but then they also fight crime.
Okay, cool. Yeah. That's the only one?
I'm
New
trying to
Blade
think that
Runner?
I never saw any Blade Runner. I saw
It?
any Fast and Furious. No
Yeah.
It. Oh, I tried to see
Saw?
Train, Oregon, Secrets of the... what is it? Asian killers on the train.
Okay.
What is that? Orient Express. Murders on the Orient Express.
Oh, okay.
You know it. Murders on the Orient Express. Piece of shit.